welcome to the next session of
A noise.
this game. I believe we're on 13-ish. We'll say that. It's probably not, but we'll say that. Anyways. Let's see. Who would like to get us off to where we were last time? Or remind us where we were last time.
I just remember like the immediate thing that happened. Really, it was
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it was a goblin, right? And it was like really scary. Like we showed up with these two guys, or was it two or three? Two.
Yeah, two.
Yeah, two guys here. They were fighting something that was like disappearing, reappearing, and then fucking shit up.
So we tracked the people that we are looking for.
Yes.
Into this like kind of muddy area. We ended up having to run away from some beetles that one of them bit the shit out of fucking Marlin and almost killed him.
No.
Thing.
Crushed my leg.
And then crushed his leg. And then there were these birds that were trying to swarm us. We devised hatched a plan to use our abilities to kind of like get through the area, which went almost perfectly until freaking the useless goblin fell down at the very end. In which I picked him up and ran away, so we got away from the birds. And then we found a dwarf hanging from a tree that had been burned.
One of the dwarves we found.
Yes, which was the dwarf that was from the group of scouts that we were looking for. We burned his body. Then we continued on. We came upon the other two members of the scouting party. One of them had its leg trapped in a trap, like a bear trap. I went to go heal him and then got covered in alchemist fire. And then we had a very brief battle with the scary goblin guy before we ran away because our resources were kind of spent and we didn't feel like we could take him, and we had injured kind of scouts, and we decided that we came to save them, not to fight a goblin. So we ran away from the goblin, and that's where we ended the session.
That's accurate information. There's one last bit of information. It is that between finding the dead first scout and the two living other scouts, you guys also note, or saw in the distance, a large goblin camp.
Oh yes,
unassociated with this largely, but it is
there.
there.
I made a note to make sure to send out some people to exterminate the vermin in that camp.
Everyone take luck point. Eldrick gonna take 2. And what are you guys doing as you flee from this field?
Well, what the fuck was that?
I don't know, but it seemed like it had some strange powers to camouflage itself. Have you guys been tracking that thing for a while?
The half-elf will speak up. Yes, it nabbed one of our... I think his name's Rezi. It nabbed Rezi, and we've been trying to, well, get revenge, obviously. It killed one of our guys, and we've been trying to just get to it and kill it. We have fucking difficult track. I think it's been leading us through a trap, essentially.
Just from my notes, the dwarf name was Crest, so...
That's a correction. He killed Crest.
Rezi's the Dragonborn, and Stahl is the half-elf. So... do you know anything about this goblin? Seems different than the rest of them.
One second. Updated notes. He's going to... I don't know anything about this thing. I've never seen something like that before. It's even hard to get a sight on. This... He looks like he's going to be choosing his words. It makes me think of Hash and Hob, just in how damn hard it is to deal with.
I could.
There's no way that thing is a goblin.
I think Eldrick looks at Domiel. He's like, "So, Bob, you seem to have recognized it."
He's gonna shake his head.
Like, shake his head no?
No.
Like, does it look like he's doing like, oh, no, I don't, or just like a slow, somber, like, shake?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make an insight check. I mean, just remember, insight check doesn't mean that I know for sure he's lying, but just
You know?
no idea.
Oh,
Yep,
shit.
it's a mask going side. You can't tell too much from that.
Well, I will. Here's actually a better way for me to explain that. I do not believe him, regardless of whether or not he's fucking telling the truth. And I like look at him and I say, "I think you're lying to us." Are you sure that's the answer you want to go with?
That thing's clearly an abomination. I don't know more about it than that.
Do you know? Have you seen something like this before?
Let me think if he's seen something like this before.
It, like,
This is me stuttering, not him.
Okay.
stuttering for the record.
I was wondering if your sound gate cut you off, because when you do high pitch, sometimes it'll cut you off.
it seemed like a goblin that's wrong. I don't know more than that.
Do you know somebody who does know more?
He's gonna shake his head no.
All right. Well, I guess we're not gonna get anything out of you.
But this
Other
is
than
me
that.
like,
Do
I
you
didn't say
think?
check him.
Go for it. Oh my God, 19.
He seems to be acting the way he has been, so you don't catch anything that says he's lying, as far as you could tell.
Well,
Let me think. It's hard to tell what he would know in this scenario, too. Nah, I'm gonna stay with what I've said.
yeah, I was gonna say. I
That
think
being
that's,
said, someone else is going to make an inside check.
Who?
All right. I think so. Eldrick.
Your
looks at-
friend's, seems a little bit odd. And the half-elf doll's gonna pull on Rezzy's shoulder. And he's gonna give him a look.
Yeah, he's a little odd. Don't worry about him. He's with us.
Oh, where do you pick him up at?
Anywhere? Doesn't matter. Where'd you pick your dragonborn
Sometimes
up
it
at?
does.
In the back. Picked him up in the back.
He's pretty small, pretty light to pick up.
Yeah. He's also
Listen.
been carried onto my back.
Listen. We are the stalkers that were sent out to find you guys. He happens to be traveling with us right now. I think we have much bigger problems to deal with than one of the people that actually helped us save your life. So why don't you? We'll deal with that in a little while once we find out what's going on with the other goblin who's trying to hunt us down and kill us.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Actually, make it flat because he kind of agrees.
What is that? 16. I'm glad it was that instead of this. Actually,
He
I'm
is
not. I mean,
staring. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm not that excited. If it would have been bad, that's fine. Uh, so he says, listen, what do you think about this other goblin? Do you think it's chasing us? Are we safe? Or it doesn't seem like the kind of creature that's gonna just let us go. It seemed to have like, did it lay a trap for you guys? Is that what we walked in
Played
on?
several. We've been getting chased and trying to chase this thing all the last 2 days. And he's gonna give Domio one last look. I'll deal with that thing later. No, I don't think we're still safe. I don't think we're safe.
And by the way, just to be clear, this whole time we're having this conversation, I don't think we're standing around, right? Unless anyone disagrees. We're like quickly walking away from the area.
Yeah. Yes, you
Oh.
are.
Okay.
He, the only time he slowed down was that uh, we'll call it an accusation towards Domio, but now you guys
Yes.
are on the move again.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons that he kind of said "let's go," is he was like looking around, like, "Why are we standing? We should move." um. Uh. So. Um. Where did you meet up with this? With this creature? I think we stumbled across your camp. A ways back over that way, and I kind of motioned in the direction that we found that camp. And it looks like somebody had cut through one of the tents. Was that you, or was that the dwarf?
It was whatever that thing was. We were taking our time getting up the coast. We were dealing with, and he's gonna look over towards Domio, pests very
Mhm.
thoroughly. So it was taking us longer than it should have. One of these nights, we thought we had just about cleared out the worst of it, and well, I guess we were a bit too lax one night, and it uh, just came in, nabbed one of our guys, and we gave chase. It We didn't think it would be able to get very far. It's a goblin. At worst, we figured it was just a big goblin, and we couldn't really explain how it was able to sneak up on us so easily.
Well, that's what happens when we make assumptions, right? You think you know something about a group of people, and then all of a sudden it bites you in the ass.
He's gonna look at you very seriously. We'll discuss that later.
No, it's part of the topic. You got surprised because you didn't understand what you're going up against. At least now you have a bit of understanding for this situation, at least. And now that you do, maybe we can handle this accordingly.
Perhaps.
Do you?
We followed it as far as we could until we came upon Cress's body. It's He's gonna see if that looks like you guys. I don't know if you guys said something about that already.
I did say something about the dwarf, but when he says that, I'll be like, I'm guessing that's the dwarf. We found hanging from the tree over there.
Very same. Um, we've been a
Well,
team for a long while, and we got pretty aggressive with our pursuit after that. We made a few mistakes and was able to lead us easily into more dangerous traps. We just about got lost for a day out there.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we took the time to give him a proper send off. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys recognized or saw this. There is a goblin camp, and I'm going to point over into the mountains where the goblin camp where we saw it. Up in the hills over there. Do you think this is a member of that tribe? Maybe one of their leaders or whatever? Or is this, do you think it's an independent creature? Goblin, whatever it is.
The Dragonborn will speak up. It's been fighting us alone. I don't believe it's working together with anything. In fact, the traps have been leading us. The bait and traps it's tried to use on us have led us away from the camp. I can't imagine it not wanting to take advantage of it.
Okay. Well, do any of you guys have any other questions? And I look at Yaslin Yaslin and Mark.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So we'll come back to maybe the reason why it's doing what it's doing. We need to figure out what we're going to do. So, what do you guys think? Do we want to keep moving? I could use a rest. I'm almost out of spells. These guys are hurt. They look like they could probably use some time to heal up. But I also don't want that guy to sneak up on us and catch us unaware. So, what do you think we should do going forward? Do we want to set a trap for him, maybe? Do we want to keep running and see how far we can go? But I see that as a risky kind of proposition. None of us are really up for a fight if he catches up to us.
I think we do need to rest a bit.
Yeah, I like the idea of setting a trap if he comes to us, but that's assuming he does.
I'm assuming we could set the good trap in a decent amount of time.
Yeah, could be trying to set it and then he gets us.
Is there any indication that we've seen or heard or anything like that he's that he's following us?
Give me perception checks.
Checks. Okay. 13. Oh,
Oh my
Yaslin, chill.
We are hyper vigilant.
Dude! Finally,
Ow.
I'm never perceptive. Never. This is a first.
Aslan, you
Fucking hell.
haven't
Double
seen
20s.
anything, but just once in a while you hear a noise that just feels wrong and out of position, and your scales, I presume, are all like, I'll give you the normal analogy. The hairs on your neck are standing up constantly, and you
Like
feel as if
something is
you have
watching
not
you.
been stopped being watched.
I think there is something watching us. I don't know this feeling, what's causing it, but something is. I just don't feel safe, comfortable.
I kind of feel like that's like a kind of general perception amongst the group. Because I'm pretty sure Eldrick feels it too. Well, I don't know, guys. What do we do? I mean, how do we want to handle this?
Well, yeah. Shit, I don't know. Just stay up, try to rest.
How about-
just be ready?
Let's do this. Let's keep moving. Let's keep our eyes peeled for some kind of a cave or something where we can put our backs against something. And at least take like a short rest, some kind of like something to get our bearings, see if maybe he is following us. Like take kind of stock of the situation. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So I
Better
think
than sleeping out in the open.
exactly. I think I'm gonna start looking for like a what. By the way, so Eldrick will look at the two. So I know you guys are scouts, but what are your specific skills? Basically, I'm asking what their classes are, if you will.
Let me see what I wrote down. I wrote it down somewhere.
And they don't. I guess I mean they're NPCs. They don't necessarily have to have classes, but like, kind of asking what would they have any skills that would be helpful for us.
I did write down something for them. That being said, my notes have been getting a little bit sloppier, admittedly. Uh, the half elf. Okay, I'm more or less a scout. Rezi here. He's a solid frontline fighter.
So I have some basic wilderness knowledge. Obviously, um, I know enough to kind of uh, find places to camp and things like that, but I'm no expert. If you could help me kind of keep our eyes open for a good spot, um, that way we can find a place to kind of stop. I'd appreciate it.
Gotcha. We'll work on. I'll help you with that. As you guys are going, Eldrick, give me a perception check with advantage.
60.
Pretty good. I'm gonna move you guys to a map. Are you guys looking for this immediately? It's like the first place that comes up, or are you guys trying to get some distance first?
No, I think here's the thing. I don't think it matters about how far it is. I think we're looking for like a good defensible kind of like spot where like here's would be the ideal spot that I would say I'm looking for. Like if we were to find like a shallow kind of like cave where like the cave kind of extends under some rocks, so basically like literally the only way something could come at us is from the front. Like that is kind of the thing that I'm looking for.
Give
Like
me
I
a little
wouldn't
bit
want
of
to.
a drawing, and I'll modify it as I need
Yeah, so like
for your roll.
say we had a like this is a rocky outcropping, right? And there's like a little indentation over it, so like this would be like an overhang,
Hmm.
and there'd be some like trees out in front of it. So basically, we're inside here, inside this little cave area. So the only way that somebody could like get to us where they can attack us is literally like a frontal assault.
I'd say with that roll, it's pretty sufficient. Considering you aren't exactly finding something that's particularly too
Yeah.
difficult.
Like I just wouldn't want to like go into like a copse of trees where they could come at us from all directions. Like basically, I want something to put my back against.
Okay. I will note that that's not the best choice of words. 32. This is not too big of a overhang, so to get to like this top area above the overhang is about 15 feet above the ground, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, I get it.
And you do find somewhere to more or less shelter. That's what you like to do. It is a bit past noon. There's
All right.
still good, probably like 4 hours of daylight left.
So I say we rest here for. It's up to you guys. Do we want to try to fortify this area, set up some maybe some like not necessarily traps, but some like alert systems, maybe some some
I think
snares or
something
something.
would be good.
I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I could. Yeah, I got no skill set for that.
Trying to see if I actually do it all. Um, I
I could
really wish that
point
I
some
had.
spiky sticks towards the trees.
I wish I had an alarm spell right now.
That would be convenient. We've spent just about everything we've had. We any trap I could do will take a while to set up. It has to involve setting trees essentially as springs. And
I'm
if that thing's still following us, I don't think I can do it quietly enough to stop it from knowing what I'm doing. I could try though.
kind of what I'm thinking of. Like, you know how like in zombie fucking things they'll have like a string with like 10 hands on it to rattle?
Yeah.
Basically just something to alert us if somebody's like trying to fucking kill us. Like, I guess it could be even like a string with like sticks on it that he
Yeah.
might
Or a
fucking
rope with
rattle
our
it.
pots and pans.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to like have it some kind of a so that he doesn't sneak completely up on us, so that maybe we can get like a rest in, so that I can get some spells back.
Wasn't he like up in the trees?
Yes, when we left, that was the thing that he did.
Yeah, I'm worried
Climbed up
that
in trees.
even if we put rope up, I don't know if I can get rope all the way up there and down below. You'll probably see that shit and just go around or above.
Draw a second line in right green, and this is roughly once you're this far into the forest, it's it's too dense to shoot like to be observed further than that. So if that makes sense, it has to be inside that line to see you
Yeah.
guys.
Uh-huh. You know what? I kind of just say we set 2 people on watch while the rest try to, you know. Are we gonna try to do a long rest, or are we gonna just gonna do a short rest? Like that. Let's make that decision. So a short rest is about an hour or two where you're not doing anything. A long rest is 4 to 8 hours of sleeping.
Hmm. And what happens if he
But
doesn't show up?
what do you?
Like, all right. Well, what happens if like we rest and he just doesn't attack? What do we do tomorrow? We just gonna be like,
We
all
get the fuck
right,
out of here.
fair enough. So that's we're hoping for that then, right?
Yes, that would be ideal. I feel like our mission, and I'm talking to like Marlon and Yasmin right now. Our mission was to come in here and save these 2. I mean, technically we're supposed to get all 3 of them, but
Yeah, well,
you know,
that's not happening.
it is what it is. But that was our mission. Like, obviously, we may have to come back out here and deal with whatever this is. It's not something that we should probably just leave running around. But our mission was to save these 2. So if we can, like, our goal right now is to get them back to town.
And our own goal out here was take a look. Essentially, we've gotten our look.
All right. Well, I think we should try to just get the full rest, and if it doesn't go well, then it's gonna happen.
Okay, so here's what let's do. I don't know if fantasy people would say here's what let's do. But here's what let's do. Uh, let's go ahead and prepare as if we're gonna take a long rest, right? However, let's be ready to run at a moment's notice. So like, we're not gonna have a fire. We're not gonna frickin' unpack anything. We're not gonna sleep in our bedrolls. Basically, all we're doing is we are closing our eyes long enough to try to get some of our spells and stuff like that back.
Arnon, are you on the screen now, curiosity?
Am I what?
Yes, he is.
Correction, Eldrick, are you on the screen?
Oops. No, controls. Why are you not paying attention? Yes, I'm on the screen. But yeah, so you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I only need 4 hours of meditation to get all, like, basically for my long rest. Everyone else needs 8 hours for a long rest. So I will, like, try to sleep first, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then once my 4 hours is up, I will take the rest of the so, like, basically, how long is like so 2 hour shifts. So I will take 2 of the watches, and then you guys only have to worry about the rotation for the other ones. But I think we do 2 people at a time on watch.
Yep, sounds good to me.
So I'll sleep first. Who is going to start resting with me? How? Eldrick. Or not
Before
Eldrick.
we get too far into this,
He said he's Eldrick.
what's his name? Saul's going to step over towards Domiel, and he's gonna indicate towards residents, like kind of like go around the other side.
No,
We should talk about your friend here.
not a good time. You should probably wait till we're out of danger.
We said we'd wait till later, and this is later.
Well, you
Yeah,
better
he's,
wait longer, sir, or it's going to be a problem.
He's gonna try and reach for Domiel, but Domiel's fucking faster, and he's gonna.
That's right.
God, the only person near him is actually Eldrick, so he's gonna hide behind Eldrick. I know that thing's a fucking goblin.
So I'm going to step up and kind of like, I mean, I'm a small person, so I'm not going to like be physically imposing. However, I think like some ice and shit like that will start to form around my staff, and I'm gonna step up to him. I'm gonna be like, "Do you really think right now is the time that you want to fucking deal with this? Well, we're gonna waste the what little time we may have to rest, while you argue with my friend here." As I said
Friend,
earlier,
that thing's gonna try and slip our necks in the night.
He hasn't yet.
I'll
as I
slit your
said
neck
earlier,
tonight.
he helped us rescue you. So you can feel free to frickin' harass one of your rescuers, and we can leave you here so that that thing can come back and fucking kill you, or you can let it the fuck go. You can go get some fucking rest, and then when we get back to town, we can have a discussion. Which way would you like to play it?
Just on the answer phone.
Yeah, real quick.
He's like, but it was dramatic.
Hello?
So I get to text, but I hit the wrong thing. Dinner's ready.
Okay, thank you.
Dinner.
Anyways, which way would you like to play?
Roll persuasion check. Flat.
With
Damn,
advantage.
that was almost good.
God damn it.
You wanna go grab dinner?
Sure, hold on. I'll be right back. Damn you, dramatic moment. Alright, I'll be right back.
I need to figure out what this dude's gonna do anyways.
Oh man. Damn you, Michael. And now we wait. Ribbit. There's another scary movie I want to see, Miranda.
Hmm.
It's called Oddity.
Hmm.
It looks good.
How do you guys like the tension?
It's good. The music's good for
for
this
what?
too.
Tension?
I agree with Josh's character. Like, let's just rest. Like,
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm
Yaslin's
saying.
gonna be all like, you know what? If they don't listen to him, Yaslin's gonna like pull out her barbarian intimidation.
I was gonna tackle him.
Mhm.
You guys might have to.
I was like,
Just
they
a
said we have to
reminder,
rescue him.
You
Doesn't
guys
have to be in
saw a
one
lot of
piece.
spiked goblin heads on the way up here.
Oh.
Just saying. These guys probably don't like goblins a little bit more than Eldrick doesn't like goblins.
Yeah, apparently. They could Eldrick and them could have been friends in another time. So Miranda, it says Oddity will be available on stream for HBO. HBO Max subscribers. Do we still have HBO?
No, we've
For
never
my
had
mom?
HBO. We've had Stars.
Wasn't it HBO?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Your mom did do HBO, but she stopped
Damn.
a long time
okay.
ago.
That sucks.
Come on if you're coming.
What do you have for dinner?
Pork chop and asparagus.
Ooh. Asparagus.
And roasted potatoes.
Ooh.
That sounds yummy.
Potatoes.
I miss your mom's cooking.
For sure. However, I will say she cooks a lot less than she used to, so it is always nice when she actually cooks something. So, did I sufficiently intimidate the guy with my 10?
You feel like you gave a pretty good standing of what you wanted to do. As you are facing Saul and doing that, anyone make a... Whoever wants to get involved
Yeah. Oh,
Me.
will make an initiative check as the Dragonborn is going to kind of like try and get around Eldrick and reach for Domiel. Holy
The
shit,
hell,
that
where
was a
did
good
my
roll.
character sheet go? Oh, there it is. Fuck, that was weird.
do you need the
Okay.
roll thing up? Or do you just want
Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. That was originally going to be more like, what's it called? Just to see who reacts faster and could do stuff. But he rolled a fucking 1, so...
Which one?
It's-
The Dragonborn or him?
The Dragonborn rolled a 1. I'm using something else to roll him, but I need to get him on turn counter. You could see the Dragonborn trying to like sneak around and reach for Domiel. What do you two want to do? As he's starting to make that movement.
Like, you better think about what you're doing here. I'm gonna try to intimidate him. We need to rest.
Roll an intimidation check. Slap.
I'm gonna use luck points. I'm going to use... How many luck points do I need?
3.
Alright, I'll use 3 luck points.
Do you have your weapon out right now?
Huh?
Do you have your weapon out right now? Out
Of
curiosity?
course I do!
Okay, he could hear your grip on your weapon right now, and he just stops. And stalled
we can
half
talk
of
about it
start
later.
talking. I want him tied up for the night then. You don't
So-
trust that thing. I know you fucking don't.
Listen, we're not tying anyone up. Do you want to have to carry him if somebody shows up? Like, just go frickin' prepare yourself for for get some rest. We will deal with our friend Domil.
Domil will sleep between me and Marlin. How about that? We'll squish him like a sandwich. Best I can do.
Listen. Here's
You
the
get the
situation.
Saul back up.
Here's the
Fucking
situation.
traitors.
You
And
two.
he goes to his corner.
Okay, I was gonna say you two don't really have a lot of say in what happens going forward. We obviously want to get paid for rescuing you, and so if we have to bring you back to fucking what's the name of the town?
Urge.
Dirge.
We have to bring you.
Crap.
Yeah, if we have to bring you back to Dirge, tied up and slung over our shoulder, then I guess that's just what we're gonna have to do. But I would much prefer for us all to get along and be friends and not have to worry about all of this nonsense.
They're gonna give me a persuasion check. Flat.
Goddamn persuasion. 14.
Oh, it's at least good enough for them to shut up for now. Alright, who's first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Listen. Yaslin, make sure you keep an eye on these two. They're clearly going to be a problem.
Resin, you stay up with Yaslin.
Yes.
Wake me up if that fucking goblin does anything. And Saul's gonna just immediately kinda roll over and try and get some rest. And the Dragonborn's going to just kinda silently take his spot.
So Yaslin, you take first watch. Marlin, you
Mhm.
take second, and I'll take the other two.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I'm going to climb into the little cubby hole and like sit down and start meditating.
Yaslin. Give me a perception check. I'd say it's been about 30 minutes since Eldrick or everyone else kind of started taking their rest. And you hear, before we go any further, where are you standing? Everyone place themselves where they want to be.
Oh, where's
Okay.
Domil gonna be? I'm assuming Domil's gonna be like.
Domi will be right there.
Okay.
Because that's
yeah.
a cliff, right?
Yeah, so now I'll give you another line. The black line is the overhang of the cliff,
Mm-hmm.
So we're
and the
inside.
gray line is the inside of the cliff.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. And you hear the sound of something falling as a rock lands on top of the Dragonborn, just straight down on top of him.
I mean, okay, I'll go over and rush, see if he's okay, look up, see if I see anything.
How big is this rock?
Probably
Oh, yeah,
like
that's a good question.
A
That part's-
boulder or like a rock?
like
Like, it's gonna kill him, or is it just gonna give
the
him a
size
bruise?
of two hand. Like if you were to take two of your hands and just like hold it like maybe 5 inches apart, fingertips. Pretty solid. Not sure how far it fell from. And you can hear a pretty thick as he just like kind of like just backs up beneath the hedge or the under the rocks. What do I call that?
The overhang?
Overhang. Yeah, as he steps behind the overhang. Fucking. And he's gonna pull out his weapon.
Do I see anything when I look up?
Give me a
Do I hear
perception check.
anything? Oh my god, what the
Oof.
fuck
Still
is
no.
wrong? 20, it was the only 20 I'll ever get on perception.
Oh, sorry.
You still do not see anything or hear anything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely, like, be, be on guard, because, like, it could be an animal, right? I'm thinking it could be an animal because, you know, we're on an overhang, whatever, but also that's a bit suspicious, so I'm gonna be like, hey, dude, make sure he's okay, and then, like, be more keen on lookout, and be ready to, like, wake everybody up, if need be.
Okay. Give me a initiative check.
Okay. Oh, I was like, where the heck is
Or roll. The trees around here are pretty tall. There's some trees on the overhang as well. A few of which are slightly leaning over the side, and you see the creature that's been following you guys,
God damn it.
which I'm calling Dash and Goblin, kind of apparate.
Have we been sitting for an hour at least to get short rest?
And it's going to take a shot at the only target still standing out in the open.
I wonder who that is. Did you yell, Miranda?
Yeah, I said,
You're
wake
definitely
up!
about to.
Oof.
He
Oh
does
my
hit.
god.
And the it rapidly fires 2 arrows straight at you, which both sink in quite significantly.
No, and you're not raging yet.
Oh no, how much damage is that?
Like 30, like actually fucking 30.
Oh, Jesus.
Those shots, they go like into your chest, right past any decent armor you have, or they're just 2 good fucking shots as they sink into you.
Her muscles weren't flexed.
Her muscles were
No.
not flexed. Immediately
No, like-
afterwards, you could see it kick off over the overhang as the warrior, Dragonborn, rushes back out, pulling up his shield and kind of like standing relatively in front of you to try and take any extra damage he might be able to. Fucking! And he's just holding throwing axe right now. Did you see where it went?
And I'll point in the direction that I saw it leap over.
Is your go for whatever you'd like to do.
Well, now tell me, how tall is this cliff again?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, and he's, like, disappeared, but I know what direction he went in, which was over here, right?
He is in this direction.
Okay. So, shoot. Because I don't want to, because I did take a lot of damage, and I don't want to expose myself too much, but I do want to move to get a little closer and see if I could hear anything, and I want to hold an action for when I see him to shoot him with the crossbow. But I also want to see, like, if I hear him, or if I see any bushes tremble, or so I can get a more accurate read on where he's going.
You try and go up the.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This
As
is me climbing
you
right here.
get towards the edge of the cliff, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh. What the fuck, man?
You could hear scuttling just in the distance, but you don't see anything.
Here. Look over my shoulders. Did anybody wake up after I yelled at them?
I believe everyone would have woken
Yeah.
up. That will be the end of a turn order as this thing is biding its time.
Well, shit, what's going on?
What happened? And Stahl's gonna come out with a drawn bow.
A freaking Ashen Hob attacked. It just came out of nowhere. And then it just disappeared. In that direction.
An Ashen Hob?
Right? Is that what you said it was?
An ashen something, certainly.
Was it what attacked us before or something
Yes,
new?
it's been following us.
Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
It hurts so. I'm hurt. I
One of
am
the-
hurt.
He's looking at like the wound that it left. Shit.
You're
Not sure this is safe enough.
Eldrick. Eldrick. Wake up.
Can you guys hear me?
Josh
Now I
not
can hear
notice?
you.
Okay.
Josh?
I was really like, did we lose him and not even
Can you
know?
hear me?
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you
Okay.
now.
Alright. I was talking. How many hit points do you have left?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yaslin's hurt.
25.
Oh Jesus, stuck over half. Okay.
We're getting a lot of crits on this one session.
So I think when I wake up and I see that you have like 2 arrows sticking out of your body,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, fucking Gazlin, and I run over and I'm going to cast healing, cure wounds on you.
Oh, thank goodness.
And you are going to heal for really 8 hit points.
Well, something.
It's
Didn't-
terrible.
I'm like, Eldrick, thank you so much. And I'll give him like my version of a hug at this point because I don't normally hug people, which is like a one-armed thing.
Like a little, yeah, a bro hug, if you will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like as I heal you, I take the arrows out and I say, did it come back? Where did it go?
That way, and I'll point. It just disappeared.
Should we move? What are we doing? Should we get out of
It
here?
seems like it knows where we are all the time. Like we need to get someplace more secure. Or I mean, at this point, I don't know if we'd be considered sitting ducks. I just know I'm hurt, and I don't feel comfortable trying to sleep again.
Okay.
It attacks us from up in the trees above us. Yeah, just a narrow overhang.
So maybe finding if we should push out of here, try to find a clearing. Might be safer that way, actually.
Yeah, so we can't hide.
Can't climb in trees either.
I mean, and I'm asking actually, DM. We're basically in a forest right now, right?
We are in a forest, but you know there are some clearings.
Yes, they just happen to have freaking bugs and fucking birds.
But they also have hedges.
It's true.
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna sleep in a hedge with fucking killer birds and biting beetles. Like,
Yep. That might be actually safer. And that's an early warning system if I ever heard it.
How far are we from Dirge?
Pretty
yeah,
far.
How far are we from? Well, how far are we from whatever that town is? I can't remember
The
name.
nearest town.
The one that we
We're gonna
saved.
travel straight. We might be able to do this in 2 days if we're
Jesus
trying
Christ.
to take the shortest route.
That's a pretty long fucking.
That was a long ass fucking time. There's no way we fucking can just run. Part of me says, why don't we fucking. No, that would be stupid. I was gonna say we could like barricade ourselves inside of this so that it
This
can't
is
get in.
not. This is too shallow for that.
But also, they have alchemist fire. It'll just burn us to death.
You can see the Dragonborn just like tries and gets behind the covering, the awning or whatever.
I will say I have literally one spell left.
Everyone who wants it could take a short rest. By the way, I'd say there is sufficient time for that.
Okay. I used my fucking arcane
Recovery.
last session, so I can't get any spells back. All right. Well, what do you guys think? Do we want to risk moving on? Obviously, it's following us. Do you want to try to fight it right now?
I don't even know where it is right now. This is such a hard choice.
I think it's doing like harassing tactics. It's gonna be.
If it's like a ashen hob, it doesn't need rest.
We do though. So, what are we gonna do? Like, I don't know.
I'd say we move. We just try to find a clearing best we can.
All right.
I mean, it sucks either way, but we can't stay here forever. Might as well try to find a place where, because we will need to rest. We need to find a place where we have some sort of advantage, or it's not at the complete advantage like it has right now.
Okay. It's up to you guys. My only argument would be, can all of us get inside of this little area here, so that we're not out in the open?
I mean, he could just hop in the trees across the way, get us that way.
Yeah, that's why we put up some cover so that he can't just shoot at us.
What cover is there?
It's trees.
I mean, there's trees everywhere. We could chop down a
Make
tree
a
or break some branches.
That could work.
I could shape water into ice in between.
That's true.
Oh, that's good.
And we could try. I have fog cloud. I could put up a fog cloud around us,
It's not gonna stay
but
up
we
though.
can't see anything either.
Yeah, it only lasts. Well, how long does fog cloud last? I think it's an hour.
Yeah, up to an hour.
Yeah, I mean that would be cover from him, but it only lasts for an hour. However, I only need 4 hours to have all my spells back, and then I can.
We could make it a mission just to let you get your rest at this point.
Yeah.
Have more
Honestly.
people up.
Yeah.
We'll just hold ground so you
Put
can
some
have
earwax
everything.
or beeswax in your ears and try to get some sleep.
Here's my thing. I think being out in the open is probably not a good idea because it could just climb up into the trees. Why don't we all get underneath his owner here?
I mean, far away from a tree, like a big enough open area where that's not an issue.
Yeah, but it seems to have some kind of a stealth ability. So even if we're in a clearing, it can still get close and shoot bows at us.
Yeah,
I mean-
but it's going to be harder for it to find cover.
Agreed, but at least here it can only attack us from one direction, and we can put up some cover for us.
I mean,
That way,
he came
we
from the
have a way
area. He came from the direction that we have cover. Didn't help much. He hasn't got
agreed,
shot in
but
the chest.
we didn't really actually prepare anything.
I mean, we could try
were
just so
standing
he
out
can
in the
have-
opening. It looks like he wants to kick himself. We did give it kind of an easy target, I'll admit.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
let's just, do what we can to make sure that he gets the rest that he needs.
All right,
and
someone
block off this area.
come with me. I'll collect dry leaves and put it around those upper
Go get
part.
me a bunch of branches, and I can like suck some of the water out of the area. Like, is there like? I'm guessing there's trees with water in it and stuff like that. Could I?
I could guarantee we could scrounge up enough to give us a
Correct.
wall. Then he's use some big quotations for fucking that.
Yeah. So like, if we put up, so here's my plan. So like, if I was to draw something. So say this is the opening of the cavern, right? We put sticks kind of in front of it, right? And then we fill in this area with ice so that in order to hit us, he's got to shoot through the small gaps in between the kind of ice and the sticks and shit like that. Yes, he still has alchemist fire and whatnot, but using ice and water, I can at least put the fires out if he tries to, use that. What do you guys? What is your thoughts on my plan?
I think that is something.
Good
I think
plan.
we should just try it because it's gonna be so long until the next town anyway. And at this point, I mean, if we are trying to run away, you could just catch us and we're not getting any rest. If we could try to just let you get the rest that you need, you
Yes,
could be more defensive.
and then I could use like if we see him, I have my wind, and I like I have more weapons at our disposal if I could just get my spells back.
All right, so let's
Okay.
get to chopping.
Okay, so let's prepare this. Don't go too
Who's
far.
watching? Who's... Someone should keep an eye out. I'll help. Ah, shit, I guess I have the better perception. I'll keep an eye out. Someone else join me with that.
I don't have good perception. I'm sorry.
Perception. I have okay perception.
All right, you're with me. Everyone else gets cutting.
All right,
Don't
somebody.
go too
Most
far.
of these should be broken down already. Any you can find on the ground, that saves us time.
And don't go too
And-
far. Stay in this general area so that if anything happens, you have backup
And
if he can't kidnap you.
Domil, stay with Yaslin.
Yes.
Neither of them will say anything at that. And
I will say, I think our friends are going to leave that alone, being that we have other things to worry about right now.
You would think, but maybe not.
Yep, stay
Come
with
on,
Yaslin.
Domil, you're with
Saul
me.
will go on and kind of like position himself up on the top of this ledge right here, like ready to roll off the side because he feels like rolling off the side would be better than anything else.
He wants help watching.
Yes.
And I'm going to start kind of meditating now. Hopefully, because I think I've already got like 30 minutes in. I guess it's uninterrupted, right? So I guess maybe that doesn't even matter. As they bring me sticks,
Go ahead.
as they bring me stuff, I'll start creating the structure that we talked about.
Okay. Marnin, give me a perception check.
Okay, with advantage. Got it. 15.
Actually, yes, go ahead.
Oh,
18.
18.
I mean, we are hyper vigilant right now.
As you guys are up there waiting and watching, you both hear, or you both turn your head towards a tree in the distance as you hear a slight scratch coming from it.
Looks like scratch.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do? It's coming from this direction.
Sorry, show me again on the map. And zoom out. Okay. Did you hear that? I put my shield up.
He's going to give you a little nod.
I have my hand crossbow, and I'm just gonna shoot in that direction.
Go make an attack at a disadvantage.
I'm gonna hit Yaslin in the butt cheek. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, Hand crossbow. That's a hand axe.
Roll a
Hand
crit
crossbow.
so that you
Oh, that's
hear
not terrible for
15 something.
no for a disadvantage.
As soon as you and Stall shoot your bolts into the, well, I guess he has a bow, but lose your arrows into the tree here, it doesn't sound like you hit anything, but you hear a very sudden retreat coming from this direction.
Good.
Little goblin laughing.
I'll take it.
All right.
All right. Keep your wits
Good job.
up.
And you guys go back to your surveillance. Yasmin, give me a strength check at disadvantage or advantage.
Thank goodness there's advantage.
You and the Dragonborn both bring back a pretty substantial pile of pretty good branches. If the two up there didn't say anything, it's like you haven't even been bothered this entire time. You have roughly half the amount required so far.
Okay. Go back out and get some more.
It's been about another 30 minutes for the record. Give me another perception check, Marlin. You and him are rolling the same checks as you both hear a noise coming from this side this time. In fact, for a change, you guys, since I'm giving you guys advantage for just being super fucking vigilant right now, for a change, you could actually see the slight blur from
You
where the
motherfucker.
creature is.
How far is that? 50? Do you remember for a hand crossbow, is it 30 feet or 60?
Pretty
It
sure
should-
it's pretty substantial. Go ahead.
It should have it listed in the stats in the on the main page.
I'm gonna click. Nope, that didn't do it. I'm not shooting it yet. I'm sorry. I don't know how to check.
3120.
Where'd you see that? Oh, okay. So 30. Wait. Anything?
I looked it up.
Oh yeah, I
So-
see it too. But 30
Under,
feet.
under 30 feet will be regular attack. Over 30 feet is disadvantage. Up
Okay.
to 120 feet.
So he's too far away. At least at this moment. Or he would be
Yeah.
disadvantaged again.
Correct.
Let me see. Yeah, shit. I guess I would see him, and then would I have to roll initiative to run his direction with my action, my movement, to get close
If you're
enough
going
to get a
to
better
try
shot?
and approach him, yes.
So initiative,
Yes, go and roll initiative.
then I will do that. Jeez. Stop it.
As you start running, this Ashen Hob, or Ashen Goblin rather, is going to very quickly realize that you see him as he takes a shot at Saul, who is drawing his arrow instead.
Shit.
Which both hit.
Is he dead?
Not yet. And you could hear a grunt of pain coming from Saul as this creature starts running into the distance.
Fucker. God damn it. And I'll run back. Alright, he's been shot. I'll start dragging him back. Come with me. Drag him.
Fine. I can still walk.
Oh, alright. Well, use your legs. You got 2 arrows in you.
And there's two, compared to the arrows it was shooting last time, which were clearly stolen ammunition from the stalkers, the two arrows sticking out of him are much lower quality.
You guys should really make use of cover more often.
Yeah, I didn't expect for him to be so
Yeah, at
relentless.
least right. No, we just lost somebody.
We lost someone?
Yeah, Miranda.
Uh-oh. The hell? We lose her, not me.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Miranda?
Oh, I've been on mute.
That'll happen.
Oh my god.
So have we completed our little thing yet, or are we still working on that? Do you want me to roll
Give
anything?
me
How good it is?
strength checks for... Yasmin, give me a strength check.
Okay.
At advantage.
Oh.
Another
Holy
double
Jesus
check.
Christ!
In the time that... Since they drew some fair amount of fire for you guys, hang on, I have to plug something in real quick. Okay, can you guys still hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just plugged my headset in. So, Eldrick, as you're doing your thing, which I'll have you roll for in a minute, the Dragonborn shows up with like a pretty hefty size, hefty amount of like these small logs essentially, and he's pretty proud of himself. It was more than you guys had gone on the previous goal. And then Yazin walks up, like carrying the same amount as he is in each hand instead, and like the Dragonborn just drops it with his fucking jaw open.
When I look at the Dragonborn, I was like, "Are you even trying?" Like,
Bill Mills behind him with like 3 sticks.
Supervising.
You have more than enough ranches.
So I think this is how this would work, and I'm gonna lobby that I can roll like Arcana for it. Is as they like hold up the blocks, I'll like suck the moisture out of it, and like form like sheets of ice.
As
In
you're
like
doing that, Saul
cover.
mentioned something. Put the ice behind it on the inside.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Give me our 2 Arcana checks. And also a concentration check.
Concentration. I crit on my concentration check.
You, despite hearing someone you don't like getting shot repeatedly, well, I presume you don't like him, it doesn't bother you too much, and you're able to not particularly upset your rest as you're doing this work.
Oh, yeah.
As far as the wall goes, it's... Well, it's not going to fall apart in the wind, at least.
My idea, like the way I would think of it, is so like it provides like half cover for us, right? So
I'm going to say each 5-piece. Don't use a pen. This wall is essentially going to consist of 4 pieces. Each one has like 5 health and like 10 AC.
okay.
As long as they're up, it's full cover. Question: do you want holes in it to shoot out of, or a door?
There's definitely an area for people to get into, because obviously I have to let the people that were out in.
Okay, mark it somewhere.
I would just say like it's like a little crawl space, like right here.
Okay.
Oh, let me use a different color. Little crawl space right
Okay. You guys have successfully completed this slight coverage. What do you have in mind now?
And like I figure, like, as things kind of break, like, would you guys have wanted, like, arrow slits or holes to shoot through?
Hmm.
Yeah, why not? Like, I mean,
We've been able to hit that thing for fucking shit.
Yeah. Maybe like a peephole to look out, and that's it.
My thought is as parts get destroyed, you could just, like, lean over and shoot through those little areas.
Yeah, that's fair.
In general, this is really just so that we have a place to frickin' have some cover while we try to rest, like, for 4 hours. We just need to get through 4 hours.
Um. Okay. Is the rest of us just being up, keeping vigilance, and you are resting? Is that just it?
I'm guessing is that as soon as I finish, I just start meditating. This is a decision amongst you guys. I'm just getting my spells back as fast as possible.
All right. If anyone needs whatever the hell of a short rest you could get, we could swap out easily enough. If anyone needs a short rest, essentially, as long as nothing dramatic happens, you're able to take one. I'd say as you approach your 2 hour, out of your 5 hours, you're hitting the 2 hour mark right now.
Okay, and it's 4 hours. I need 4 hours of uninterrupted meditation to get a long rest.
Okay, in that case, with your 2 hours remaining, you're going to. You guys can't really tell much. And as if someone wants to try and roll a perception check and hope they get a 20,
Me, I'll try it because everyone else is rolling net 20s left and right.
I swear if you roll that 20, it'll be a very sad nat 20
Aw.
because that's not helped a lot.
It's a negative.
You knock over one of the things. Like, oh God, come on!
Is this where you guys all want to be located right now?
Like, place yourself within it where you
Yeah.
actually want to.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I'll accept you asking
gonna
someone
stay.
else to move somewhere else.
I'm gonna keep it there.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay between them and Domil.
So where do you pick up your little friend?
Goblin fight.
Makes sense.
There is just something endearing about him. We didn't kill him, but we did torture another one and, you know, got some information out that way.
So the Dragonborn's going to speak up. So is he a slave, at least?
No.
How do you keep it in control?
We ask him nicely? Well, Alec doesn't really ask nicely, but, you know, we made it a deal. And right now, honestly, he's kind of being threatened that if he does try to run away, he's gonna be hunted down and killed.
Well, at least he set some boundaries, I guess.
I mean, he hasn't done anything, and he's actually helped us fight. Not too bad.
As you are finishing that statement up, Domil's going to stand up and look towards the wall. Because he rolled a fucking natural 20.
Oh shit.
Are you
And, and he's gonna grab Marin and shake him. It's doing something!
What?
And you're going to hear as a scattering, cracking noise hits right here.
Something hits
and-
the wall.
They're small enough cracks that you guys could tell what's happening roughly on the other side. And it is very apparent that some alchemist fire just broke on this side of the wall.
Excuse me.
All right, get some water on it. Shit. Yaslin. But Eldrick,
Mm.
is it like gonna burn through? I'm assuming like the water's dripping now on it, but.
Shit, it will eventually.
Yaslin, you got anything for that?
Anything for water?
Water to splash on the fire on the outside of this.
I mean, I can. I can make a wall of water.
That's a big thing to do.
I mean,
I
I don't
mean-
have to make it too big. It says up to.
No, I don't care how big it is,
Long,
it's
10
just-
feet high.
Doesn't it take a lot of
1
energy?
foot thick.
All right, fuck it. We gotta do what we gotta do, right?
Okay.
Do you still have that available?
Yeah, this I have. Well, now I have none available after that.
The wall of water successfully takes out the fire.
How long does it stay up for? I'll just leave it up for
10
10 minutes.
Until I. I mean, can't I like take it down when I want to?
I was saying,
Yes,
leave
but-
it up until you
Oh,
can.
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
It'll be a bit of a barrier as it is.
After this, shall I cast fog cloud for an hour?
Might not be a bad idea.
Yes. Alright, never mind. I can't say anything.
Wait, can you cast fog cloud?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a spell slot thing, right?
It is a spell slot thing, but you know.
Oh,
But
because
it's
the
first
wall of
level.
water is a higher level. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't see why that's not a terrible idea.
Okay, well in that case, after that's done, I'll cast fog cloud around, our little barrier.
Another 30 minutes has more or less elapsed. As your fog cloud comes up, you could hear like something's dragging a claw around the top of the ceiling,
Like it's above us, or like on top of
like
the
it's above you.
inside the
Like
cave?
Like it's on the top of the overlook.
Okay,
It's above us.
I feel like I'm in the movie Signs right now.
I'm gonna have my spear ready and poke through any holes that if I see it.
Then I'm gonna be ready with an attack.
Give me a After a little bit, it stops. And what are you doing?
Same thing, just
Still on guard.
ready, having my spear ready, keeping a watch, very actively alert.
Out of curiosity, describe to me how this wall is built. I need more details on it before I do something next.
How the
So, like an A-frame, and then you like lash cross beams, and then lash cross beams from that. Like if you're making a bed, but it's not a bed, it's like a wall.
and the gaps are filled with ice.
Well, I think the right side is melted though.
Well, obviously.
Okay. The gaps
Or
that you
this
guys
side.
could see through, describe those.
I'd say
The people who are looking through them can describe it, as they're the ones who are going to have to deal with it.
I imagine it was pretty tightly woven, because I'm imagining like a wicker basket almost, but a little more haphazard, to where an arrow can't fly straight through because it's like trying to shoot through a thick bush,
Mm-hmm.
But maybe there's parts where we could see through.
You
And
could fit a fist through or something.
I'd say 1 to 2 inch gaps in between the
yeah,
slats, if you will.
Just a few strategically placed. Is everyone standing or who's looking out? How about that?
I think I would have had Domil come right here in front of Eldrick, and mostly because there's bigger gaps over here because the ice melted. is why I am on this side for any potential stab through.
Okay. Speaking of which, so right now I just have, okay. It's going to be Marlin and Yazan actually looking like up close to this wall, right? Looking out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, both of you guys give me perception checks at advantage.
Who? Me?
You
Yes,
would-
and
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Perception. Ooh.
Oh, that was a good roll.
Don't like to hear that.
Give me an initiative roll. Marlin, specifically.
Initiative. Oh, yeah.
That's very good, actually. You see, it's very difficult, but you see some of the mist swirling in front of you, and then start rapidly approaching you. What do you do?
So say it again.
The mist swirls in front of you, kind of like a figure is there, and then starts approaching you rapidly.
Yeah, I'm stabbing at it.
Roll an attack. Flat.
Mm-hmm.
You narrowly miss it,
Fuck.
and it's going to make. This isn't going to be using a bow. It's just using the arrow. I'm going to modify the damage.
Oh, is he gonna like grab it and try to stab through the wicker?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So basically, for cover, like you could say we have 3/4 cover. It's a +8 to our AC, I believe.
Either way, I don't believe that hits. Regardless, correct?
No, that
Marlon?
doesn't. No,
It's going to try to like jam the arrow in, but it's just gonna crush the arrow against the slits as you can hear it disappear into the distance again.
All right. Well, this is a lot better than it was before. This is much more defensible.
So this is the cover roll.
Going pretty good so far.
Yeah. as well as we can hope.
The third hour has approached. Nothing dramatic enough to disturb Eldrick has happened yet. The
Except for
mist
wind.
has gone. It's getting pretty close to dark now.
And I just have to say, except for when Yaslin totally admitted that fucking what Domio was a goblin.
We knew he was a goblin.
Yeah, you were giving
They
it away by
assumed-
calling it, well, the other goblin. And I was like, what is he doing?
Oh, I forgot that I said that. I totally did.
I'm tired. I mean, like Yaslin's tired.
Yeah, actually, we're not surprised. We're all pretty exhausted. It's been a long day, or a couple days actually.
I think how long it's been actually for you guys. This is not gonna make you guys roll an exhaustion roll quite yet.
Well, it's going on. So it's 3 days to get there. So this is going on day 4,
Yep.
and this day has been exceptionally long. We never really got to sleep for most of it. So. Yep, Eldrick is meditating away.
As you guys are resting there, whoever's keeping an eye out can make a flat perception check. Actually, in this scenario, it'll actually be at advantage. Make whoever's looking outside make an advantage perception check.
Okay. Perception check.
Not bad.
Oh.
As you guys are both looking through your slots, you can see a glowing light coming from this direction.
What glowing light?
And then you can see a rapidly approaching. The light's growing a bit bigger as you can tell that a creature is approaching from the front directly at a pretty quick rate towards this side.
I'm gonna put my body weight against it with my shield against the wall.
I'm gonna go and help.
And as you all race, I think I'm going to have Dilmil cast a spell for the first time since he's tried to kill Yasin. That actually would use better somewhere else. Yeah, that'd be used a different time. He'll just use a cantrip. As you guys do that, he's going to look over there and start chanting some words. As I have too many names. I need to hide some of my character sheets sometime. Oh, how that actually worked. No shit. As you can hear, a slight grunt from outside as this creature steps forward and pitches a large, half on fire basket of just woven shit, and that hit it on fire as it pitches it into the wall you're at.
Yeah. But, it's catching on fire essentially.
Yeah, it's catching on fire again.
Okay.
Let's push it over
okay.
and then shoot. And then we'll use
You
the
could
other
push
wall.
it over. I could use my last gust of wind to put it out.
That'll probably knock it over.
I mean,
too.
before it gets to,
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And then it also should knock it over if it's right in front of it. But so I wanted to cast that right before it gets too crazy.
Yeah, we can always
Of a
try to
fire.
pick it back up.
That makes sense. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
And as that what's it called? The basket of just fire crashes against it, and your gust of wind just immediately crushes it out. Are you trying to knock out the wall with that gust of wind as well, or just take out
Not
the
my
fire?
wall.
Okay. Then the fire is out and the wall stands. And you can hear a frustrated noise from this thing. As
Go away.
it just walks behind a tree and vanishes.
Creepy bastard.
Leave us alone! Jesus! I'm trying to sleep!
This is like the nemesis system from fucking Shadow of Mordor. It just keeps coming back.
Oh my god, I feel like it's like, you know, like in horror movies when they're just trying to frickin' barricade themselves in a room and it's just like testing, it's like a little goblin raptor.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. I'm so close. I need 1 more hour.
It is 3:30. 30 more minutes of uninterrupted rest. Give me perception checks. Everyone, that perception check.
There it is.
Nice.
Finally. I don't know what good it'll do, but hey, I see him
Hmm.
or something
You hear
here.
Marnin only. Marnin specifically hears. Sounds like it's doing a lot of stuff at this overhang right here.
Or something's going on over
It
there.
sounds like it's trying to be discreet while it's doing it too, for the record.
Then I will casually, quietly walk over, and I'll like gesture to him to move. And
He's get away from it.
is there like a spot where it looks like he might be trying to dig in or something?
You aren't sure. You just know it's been doing something right there.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, I will try to sit there very still, and I'm just ready. I'll hold my action. I'll gesture to Yaslin to back me up, just in case.
Okay.
And I'll just put my finger to my lips, like, shh.
So, just what is going to be your triggering
Oh.
action? Whenever you hold an action, you have to give it a trigger.
Yes. If as soon as I see something breach in this area, I'm gonna grab at it because I want to. Oh, can I? Do I have that? Yes, I do. Because I'm gonna try to cast a spell that's touch.
Let's see.
And can I tell if it's coming from up, down, middle?
Up.
Up. Oh, okay.
So like right above the overhang.
How high up is it?
Probably like 15, like right where the overhang would, like, it sounds like whatever it's doing is right at the overhang, so it's at the edge.
Okay, that might be too high for me to touch. Then I will just have my crossbow bolt aimed right there. I'm like crouched with my knee, have my leg set up, like I'm positioned as stable as I could get.
As you finish that up, or so you're inside the wall of this still, though, right?
Yeah, I'm still inside.
Okay. Can you see out from that, out of curiosity?
Probably not very well. Is it dark?
Oh, it's,
Like the hole right there, it's just a hole, right? Is it like a flat plain hole? Maybe it like goes under the wall a little bit.
yeah. So there would be like a good 4 or 5 inches of overhang where the wall starts.
Okay. So you could see out, but it would be pretty difficult.
Correct.
You could see what looks like some thin wire just kind of like hanging down
Oh, I don't like
right
that.
there.
Thin wire.
Yes.
Just hanging down?
Yeah, like maybe some sort of thread.
What would you do with wire? I want to pull on it so bad.
You can see it. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Thin wire, huh? How high up is the wire? Like, is it reachable?
It's pretty close to the entrance. You feel like it set up this wire first and then did the other shit. Then you noticed the other shit and came over here.
Okay. If I poke it with my spear, the wire.
You could hear some. It sounds like something tugs. As probably like a good. Don't ask me how crafts work because I don't know. But you can see like a 10 good, decently sized rocks just like start sliding over the side and landing in various spots right here.
Oh, it's like a trap. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
So
Yeah.
where the little crawl spaces.
And you could hear as some grating on the ceiling above you as you prematurely set up fucks up its toy. Hang on, and see if it does something.
This guy's a little shit.
Next 30 minutes pass without incident.
He's
Do I wake up?
You wake up refreshed.
Okay.
Ah.
So I'm gonna wake up and then I'm gonna like do like a little shh sign to everyone, and I'm gonna like do the like bring it in, guys, bring it in. And I'm gonna whisper to everyone. All right. So let's pretend like I'm still sleeping. The next time it comes up towards the front, and we can actually get a look at him, I'm gonna hit him with a fireball or with the ice ball. All right. So everyone just keep it up like nothing's happening. But the next time you actually see him and know exactly where he is, point him out to me so I can hit that spot with a fireball.
usually by the time we see him, he dips out again. I think
Yes, but I only need like a half a second, and the fireball is going to cover a 30 or a 20-foot sphere, so shouldn't have time to get out of that area.
Really
So-
funny that that's your plan. Keep going.
I'm going to cast fireball, but I'm going to hold my action until somebody sees him with their eyeballs, so they know exactly where he is, like actually where he is, and then I will cast the spell centered on him.
That is a wonderful plan. Unfortunately, for the next hour that goes by, you just hear a gentle from above you every now and then. It doesn't seem to be doing anything specifically hostile for this next hour. Just hear a once in a while.
Son of a bitch. All right. I think for like 45 minutes he's like,
I'm fucking sick of this goddamn thing. And the Dragonborn's gonna start getting up to go towards the entrance.
he might have set up more traps. Careful.
I'm gonna just put my hand out to stop him. Let him do his thing.
Give me a persuasion roll, Marlon.
Okay. Yeah, we want to get paid for this job, Martin.
I mean,
Persuade.
guy wants to do something fucking stupid.
13.
You can see he's just fucking fuming as he punches the wall and goes back to his spot.
Do more traps go off when he punches the wall?
You can't tell anything.
Oh, man.
Everyone except Martin, take a point of exhaustion. Now,
Except for
curiosity,
Eldrick.
do you guys prefer the normal form of exhaustion, or do you want to do the -1 thing exhaustion?
I don't even know how to take an exhaustion on this.
We just have
And
to
you
apply
meant
it.
everyone except for me, right?
Yes, everyone except you.
Okay. And I have all my spells back.
So either -1 or disadvantage, right? Is essentially...
Yes, I'd like to have this determined now. Did you guys... We didn't really get to use it that much last time since I rolled poorly. Or you guys rolled greatly. But do you want to go with the normal exhaustion rules or the modified where it's just -1 per exhaustion level?
So, what I would say is your version of exhaustion would make more sense in this situation because I'm sure that, like, as we kind of flee from him, it's going to continue to get worse. Whereas the D&D version of exhaustion, our next one is like we can't heal and fucking we have disadvantage on all of our attacks, and like exhaustion is borderline crippling in
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That makes sense to me, as a solid argument. Everyone except Eldrick has -1 to their rolls right now. As it is quite late. You guys are all exhausted, and the other two actually have worse exhaustion than you guys. I'm gonna just point that out right now. But okay, this thing's kind of wearing on me.
we can start running, but we're gonna be running through the night. I can protect us from its ranged weapons. I mean, not completely, but I can help protect this from its ranged weapons. But you guys are going to be the ones that are running through the night. If you want, it appears to be waiting. I can keep watching, and maybe you guys can get. You guys, would they have been able to get like a short rest in since it didn't mess with us for like an hour?
They have exhausted their short rest values.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't give me much anyway.
It would just
I
you could
already
use
our
hit dice
last.
still.
I have 1 hit dice left,
Okay.
and I have 42 out of 46 health. So I was like,
Okay.
The Dragonborn will say, Sal's the worst off right now.
How many hit points does he have?
If I had to give it a number, I'd say 12. He looks pretty fucked up.
he got pretty.
I'm going to give him my last healing potion. So he will heal for 2d4 plus 2. Nice.
Pretty good.
He heals for 10 hit points.
As he takes that down, he's just like, feels like a brisk, fresh air overcomes him.
All right, here's what let's do. Let's fucking start moving. Let's not run. We're gonna move at a brisk, cautious pace. Everyone, keep their eyes out for any kind of traps that he's set up. If any of you guys see him, point him out to me. As soon as we leave, I will cast. As soon as we get out of our little area, I'm going to cast. What's it called? Warding Wind, right? So, and that lasts for up to 10 minutes. So, as soon as we get out, I'll cast that spell. We'll start moving. If anyone sees him, point him out to me, and I will try to hit him with spells as we try to get out of here.
All right.
Does anyone have any questions or alternate plans?
I do not. I'm just tell me where to swing.
Okay. I say we don't even try to engage him right now. Let's try to get as close to town as possible right now while we have me at full strength. Once we get away from this area, maybe we'll see a spot that we can hunker down and maybe have a better chance of combating this guy.
Okay.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Which way are we going out?
Probably where the
I'm
traps
going-
already fell.
So what I'm going to do, I actually think that would be the kind of worst place because he probably still thinks that we're going to go out there. I would just say I'm going to take the ice and the water and everything that holds this stuff together, cast a spell, and initially just blow it out away from us. So like as the kind of wall flies out, it'll hopefully trigger any kind of traps or anything that would potentially hurt us. And then we can just go straight out. And what direction would the we need to go towards the town?
Roughly that way.
Yeah, so we're just gonna like we're gonna exit straight and we're gonna head that way. And we're
As
just
you
gonna
blow
keep
out the
moving.
wall, I'm going to give it 2 attacks at disadvantage, and that's not it. It's not really aiming. Wow, that's a really good fucking shot. The first arrow just kind of goes. As you blow out this wall, hang on, click where you're blowing out the wall of curiosity.
I mean, like, so I'm kind of like right here, and just like this whole area here is just kind of like blowing out like this.
As the wall collapses, Marin, what's your AC?
My AC is right now it's 18 with my shield.
Oh shit. You get a feeling that it wasn't really aiming for you, and it just reacts to the wall coming down as one arrow just hits the ceiling above you, and the other almost hits you. However, due to just having a shield in front of you and the sheer volume of shit flying out, since I'm going to count it as you being in cover still, the arrow does not really reach you. Just
Okay.
like bits of the arrow crushed underneath the weight of this explosion does. So you're just kind of peppered with bits of arrow. No damage. And you could hear scattering in the forest.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this run? Do we all like freaking roll
Like you
initiative,
said,
or are you just gonna do it?
we just start walking calmly.
Well, briskly and calmly.
Just give me a marching order.
A
I
bubble.
figure Yaslin and what's the scout guy, whatever his name is, in the front.
Mhm.
Me and whatever and Domiel in the middle, and Marlin and the warrior guy in the back.
Okay. You guys start making your way into the dark woods. It is towards the end of the month, and it is fucking dark. That's for me to know who's the marching order.
Oh, okay.
It is fucking dark.
Um,
Yaslin, and actually, you have really high perception already, anyways, Mara.
I
So
could.
even from your position, you're able to give good guidance.
I
Yaslin, do
have.
you have night vision? Dark
Who?
vision?
I'm a human.
Hold on.
And
Well,
go
I
ahead,
guess I'm not.
Josh.
Yeah, I have. I was gonna say I have dark vision.
I'm checking. Hold on.
Technically,
yes,
I have
have
dark vision. So I think so because of my heritage.
Okay. As you're going, give me a perception check.
Who? Me?
Who?
Yasm.
Okay.
Flat check.
Okay. Man.
See if Saul does better. Saul does not do better. As you're going, you... Actually, this AC DC is going to be higher for Eldrick. Eldrick, I think you're close enough. Give me a perception check. Flat.
Nineteen.
As you're going, you see just a bare sliver of a thread hanging out in front of Yaslin's and Stahl's path.
I'm going to put my hand on both of their shoulders and pull them back from it.
Good eyes. And you deviate around the trap. As you're going, Yaslin and that other guy give me checks at advantage perception.
Me?
Yep.
What is with me rolling the same and the same?
It's very weird.
Now that you know what to look out for, you're seeing a fair bit of these small threads in your path that you're able to get around now that you know what you're looking for. It's not too far before they dissipate. and it doesn't seem like it traps out this far.
I have
For
my
a
eyes open.
little bit, it is calm walking.
Well, it looks like he's letting us. He was relying on his traps for a little while, so keep your eyes open. But we might have uh, put him in the distance a little bit. But I wouldn't make any assumptions.
Let me see if I have any of your guys' old maps up. I think that's one. I'd say about 3 hours into your march, whoever feels like giving me a perception check can give me. Actually, I think it wants you to know it's there. Martin, you at the very least are easily able to tell that it's making noise. Sometimes you hear a scratch in front of you by a few hundred yards, or not a few hundred, 100 yards or so. And then you'll hear a scratch to your left by 100 yards, and so on and so forth.
God damn.
Are you guys making your way along familiar trails, or like backtracking, or
Um,
are you just we're
Might-
going the way we feel safest?
Because at least we would know what's ahead. Like, we know where the gators are, we know where the bugs are.
mm-hmm.
It could
I think
be.
we're backtracking like the way we came, for sure.
Okay, in that case, the first thing you're going to run into is. True, I know I would say it's somewhere around here. And does anyone need a break, by the way?
I kind of do. I just want to go downstairs and get a drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, we're back. Alistair, do you want anything?
I gotta pay.
I have returned. Oh, fuck.
I'm back. If I guess my headset turned off.
Okay, welcome back. Excuse me. What time is it over there?
8:39. By the way, I'm liking the way you're handling this this little goblin guy.
I
Part of
wanted to have him just like barge in and try and do something, but I was like, he wouldn't.
a part of
Uh,
me wonders if he's as scary as we're making him out to be. Like, would it really be that big of a deal if we just fucking confronted him head on?
we could try.
But I'm liking, like, this seems like more fun. I don't know why I'm enjoying this course of action way better.
You could try and confront it head on. I won't stop you.
Well, I know.
Alright, I'm here.
So
Yeah.
I think, never mind.
God.
You describe it. And then, if this is the map we're going to, I have a plan when we get across it.
As you get there, it's pretty silent at night. You can't really see the top of the trees, but I presume you guys are going to want to go in through the entrance that you came through last time.
Correct. We know the path, and do we want to waste the spells this time, or are we just going to try to stealth it?
I don't have that many spells right now.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Probably just
Well, I
gonna
mean, I
stealth
have
it.
all my spells, but I want to save them for the bad guy.
I've got a few first level spells, but I've got like one of each of the other spells. So I guess I'm not terribly off.
So,
Like
I think-
I could cast. I want to save my higher level one, but I could cast silence at some point if we need to.
so here's what I'm going to try to do. So,
Okay.
oh, I think I forgot about how this fucking works. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Stop it! I'm trying to read, not cast.
And WT Bubba. Watch out.
How do you know?
Well, we're going to be playing here in a second, but I'm playing on my phone a pinball game. While I wait.
So it's like a mini break.
Yeah. Are you back, Miranda?
I am back.
Oh, okay. I think we're all here then.
Wait, there's a lineup also. That's a bit.
Okay, so are we just trying to sneak across this time?
I guess
I'm on
so.
mute apparently. Yeah, is best we can. We at least know what to look for when it comes to those ground bugs, and we just have to be quiet. Shit, they work off of sight, right? Those birds.
Yes.
So it might be
So-
better because it takes a while for them to group up. So speed might
It
be
is
key.
dark right now, by the way.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it's dark. So it seemed like being quiet is our best bet since the birds can't see as well. I hope.
So.
I will mention that the hedges, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but they are more solid than the marsh around it. You can take that for what you will.
Yeah, for sure.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Yeah, so I say we just frickin' try to get across. And don't fuck up.
Alright. Will Yasm be taking the lead again?
Yes.
Alright, draw a course, Yasm.
Draw a But no, I'm not driving the ship.
Flashbacks.
Like that.
Wow, we're gonna do a loop-de-loop in the middle there.
Of course, a little spin in the circle and then head across to the other side.
Okay, fine. Here we go.
Stop right there. Everyone give me a stealth check as you're making this from the
Got a girl,
hedge
yeah.
to
That's what-
trees.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna use luck on this. If
Yeah, I'm gonna use luck too.
It's probably a good
I'm
call.
gonna roll first.
Let me make. Yeah, everyone just make the rolls.
Oh,
No, you're not, Harlan. You don't do no fucking.
Dude!
You ain't fucking around.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what
on
I
the
do.
other hand, am using luck.
Hold on. The ground is made of mud, right? So I tuck mud into like my noisy parts to like soften it.
For sure.
Hmm.
I am using. It's two. Is it just one luck point per to raise it, or is it two?
Yes, one for anything affecting yourself. It's just one.
I am going to use 5 luck points to get that up to 17.
This is what they're for.
As you guys are going, the two exhausted race stalkers with you see very much what Marnin did and follow suit. And you functionally save their ass.
Thank God.
Just remember, going forward, you guys get -1 to all of your rolls.
Oh, that's
I mean, crits. I don't think it doesn't affect crits, right?
It does not affect crits.
Yeah.
Place yourself in line where you would be with Yazan.
Ah, I forgot to drop myself. My God, why isn't it not letting me? There it goes. Okay. Yeah, Domio.
Stop it.
Josh over there drawing.
As you guys are going, Oh shit.
Dude. No, I don't like that. I just
You
realized it's
hear
the
a
ashen.
whizzing as a pretty large-sized rock flies past where Eldrick is.
If I
Actually,
see it,
it was a fucking crit. It's flying at you. Um, you see a rock flying at you, Eldrick. What are you doing?
do I see where it came from?
You could. Let me rephrase that. There is a rock about to impale you in the face. What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use catapult and shoot it directly back the way it came.
Yes, or show me what the spell is, because
Get
it
that
might
thing
not
back
be
where
actual.
it was
It's
supposed
like
to
a
be.
borderline projectile right now.
Put that thing
Oh, I
back
have to
where
go
it
this
came.
way. Oh no, that's not.
Well, it's not being worn or carried.
That being said, it probably has more weight than 5 pounds in the mass being thrown right now. It doesn't really say anything about a projectile, just an object.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It was a crit, so
It's not gonna be that
honestly,
much damage.
you could just have it hit me if you want. Like, I wouldn't be actively
5 damage.
searching. Okay.
It's,
However,
at the end of the day, it's what's it called?
it's an improvised
Using a
throwing weapon.
Yes, it's an improvised strong weapon at the end of the day.
However, if it hit me, can I make an intelligence check to calculate the trajectory that it just came to me at,
Yes.
and fucking use catapult to send it back in the exact same direction?
Yes, you can. Give me an intelligence check.
Come on, high intelligence. This is my fucking strong suit. You fucking +8. You better fucking 24.
There we
Holy
go.
shit. You know it came from exactly right. Shit, you can't see that. You know it came from exactly over here.
Yep, and I'm launching it back in the exact same
Hell
direction
yeah.
in which it came. So
It's got your blood on it. You're like, eat this.
Also, make a Constitution. Actually, don't give me a Constitution check. Give me a Stealth check, as you are smacked by a rock, and try very much not to make too much noise.
son of a bitch.
Wow.
Oh no.
That makes sense.
Oh.
You went,
wow.
"Youch!"
You return this shot, and you can't help but make noise after that.
Motherfucker!
Roll dexterity check.
Fuck this goddamn thing.
Roll your damage.
Can I use the one that I already cast? It's DC 15 or 14 damage.
Yep, that's fine. You, as a constellation, you hear a sickening, like, immediate sound as you land a mark on it.
And then I go, fuck. And
Give me everyone. Hang on, let me pull turn order. Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Alright. Oh my god.
man, this initiative is fucking ridiculous. 8, 4, 2, 7, 8.
When we all roll low, no one rolls low.
Yeah, honestly. Everyone's below 10, we're good. Except for that guy. Fuck him. And whatever the
You
goblin
can all
was.
see when that rock is returned and it smacks into. There is nothing there initially, but as the rock just flies into some low-hanging branches and stops, you can see a figure apparate. And it's hard to see at this distance in this darkness, but you can see the hob up there. Or not a hob, but goblin.
Oh, fuck that goblin.
I want to know its initiative so I can fucking shoot it with a goddamn fireball.
Are there birds coming now?
Not
Oh.
yet.
We wouldn't be able to see.
Actually, you rolled a fucking natural 1 on that stealth check, didn't you?
I did.
Uh,
Oh, I like my suit.
you could hear as the trees become a bit active. Nothing yet,
I-
though. But
I think
you
I
have a
totally
feeling.
went, ow! Son of a bitch! Then I, then I look around and went, ah, shit.
Oh, that's unlucky. Okay, well, I guess this guy goes first. Give me a... Actually, it's probably just gonna be an attack. Eldrick, you could feel the ground shift underneath you
Oh no.
as... You know what's coming. Beetlehead pokes through the ground and tries to take a snap at you.
Is that hit?
It's all hits.
A 12?
Of course it does. I'm gonna use shield. So it's 2 spells down immediately.
Oh, shit.
So my AC is 17.
As the thing comes up and it just immediately engulfs its jaws onto a giant piece of ice. Let me see how much movement it has. Not much more. It just sinks back into the ground with this giant clump of ice in its mouth.
And I yell, everyone run!
The bandit is going to take your advice to heart and start running. Remember, this is a difficult terrain once you're on the light green.
Yep.
Fuck! As you hear the Dragonborn start going into the trees, or into the marsh. This goblin, the Ashen Goblin, will... How far away are you guys? Oh, that's not what I want to do. It's a real change of pace to actually have to look up ranges on your weapons.
Uh-huh.
You can see the Ashen Hob pull up its bow, and you feel like it's about to take a shot at you. At Marlin? No, not Marlin. Eldrick. You can see it aiming in your relative direction as it launches 2 arrows,
Both hit.
and both of them flow right past your face, and you can hear Saul grunt in pain ahead of you. As 2 arrows are sticking out of its back.
You stop
And then it
shooting them!
drops into the forest and disappears.
Oh, fuck.
What do I do with the journal word?
I don't know. It disappeared on mine. Okay.
There it is.
Get into the bushes.
Okay. The guy in front of you is going to... Saul is going to just start sprinting into the woods as fast as he can. And he's gonna obviously dash.
Oh boy.
Eldrick, it is your turn.
Yeah. So, let me see something. I am. I think I'm gonna. No, fuck it. This is as good time as any. Alright. So I'm going to cast Warding Wind again. So anything within 20 feet of me, 10 feet of me, has advantage or disadvantage. I'm gonna move 10, 20. It's so annoying. It's fucking difficult. I'm to there.
Okay. As Eldrick gets near the edge of this first group of trees, Marlon, what are you doing?
Ow.
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't hurt me. You scared me. All right. Oh, I don't want to leave Domil.
Pick him up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already moving half speed. That's like quarter speed. All right.
I mean, technically, it's all we're moving in simultaneously, so you're not really leaving him.
That's true.
Yeah, he'll probably keep pace with you. In fact, he might outrun you.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Like I would say, get next to me.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm also gonna, since we're out in the open, I'm gonna have a wand out, the one that we found, the shield wand. Oops, I didn't check. How far was that? Is this where I was? I don't remember.
You were.
I was behind O'Meal.
Forward.
Okay. So I have half movement, so I get like here.
Unless you dash.
True. Yeah, there's nothing.
I would
can
almost
really
say
do.
it's worth it. It's worth it to dash into my.
This was the last
Yeah.
spot you saw that bug, by the way.
Where?
No, the wrong fucking layer. This is the last spot you saw that bug, by the way.
Okay, I'm just going straight. Or I guess not from there, but from here. So that would have been my dash. Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
probably
so-
dash 30, right?
Yep. That ends my turn.
You can see as everyone's starting to dash into the trees ahead of you. What are you doing?
Who? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. My cousin. Okay, repeat that. My cousin does.
You can see everyone's starting to dash into the trees ahead of you. What are you doing?
Dashing to the trees.
I would almost
Dash
say.
to the trees.
Hold on. I would almost
Okay.
say. Because right now you're protected in my my wind gust thing. If you move out in front of it, then you won't be. So I would almost say, why don't you hold your action until you see a threat against any of us, and then attack any threat within melee range of you. That way, if this bug comes and tries to attack us, you can just attack it before it gets an attack on us.
All right, what he said. I'm gonna stay in the wind, hold an action, and
Probably a pretty
within
good move.
melee wage. Melee
Okay.
range.
Delmeal is going to start running towards you guys. And he's also going to take the dash action as he just wades as fast as he can through the shit. Okay. Roll an attack of your held action, Yazin, as you can see the
Alright.
ground next to Martin starts to move.
Now, let me ask
Do
you
I
a
get my
question.
double attack?
That's
Oh,
what I was
sorry.
gonna ask. No, I was gonna ask the exact same thing you just did.
You do not.
I was raging.
17
BT dubs.
hits.
Or, I mean, you could say no if not, because I didn't say it, but.
Um, try to break the habit, but yeah, it happens. There's no reason you wouldn't have.
14 damage.
14 damage. As this creature emerges from the ground, you just sink your weapon into it. Not enough to kill it, however, as it comes out of the ground, and I think it was originally going to attack Martin, but it changed its mind after getting stabbed by you.
Rather attack Yaslin anyways.
As this creature comes out and your trident's impaling it, it's going to start trying to take a bite out at you. 23.
Oh no. We lost someone again.
Like 3, 4, 6.
Would we lose?
3 damage. Welcome back. And 3 damage. Also
Okay,
make
hang
a
on.
DC strength check.
Is
At
check
advantage.
or a save? Okay, just a check.
Save. It's a save.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a save. It's the same
Nice.
difference. You beat it. It grabs onto your leg, but you pretty easily kick it off. The bandit is, or well, Dragonborn is going to take his turn to start sprinting. 10. And he's gonna get about there. As you guys are going, you could see more than a few of the birds are up in the air now, just starting to circle around. Not quite enough to be worth worrying about quite yet. You could see as 2 arrows launch from this area, and they are going. Oh, they're all within your circle. Good job. As 2 arrows just go fleeing into the distance. In fact, one of them kind of gets diverted into the bug, as you can see one of the arrows just sink into the back of this beetle.
Nice.
I meant to do that.
Alistair,
I would say
30
if you could hear me.
We keep losing someone. Is it Miranda?
Do we?
again?
I don't hear
Yeah,
anything.
Miranda.
Oh yeah, what the hell? What is going on? Something's up with her computer.
Not
Welcome back.
moving.
Yeah, you keep disconnecting.
Weird. Very weird.
Nice. As you guys are making your way, you could, Eldrick, you see the ground next to you right here start shaking dramatically as 2 creatures are going to emerge. This one first, as it tries to grab onto the Dragonborn. And it fails.
Nice.
You see the Dragonborn just like playing hot feet right now.
It's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
And the second one emerges, also trying to grab the Dragonborn. This one does not fail, as you could hear snapping of jaws. the Dragonborn yell out in pain. I'm determining how shook Stall is right now. And he is determined. It looks like Saul looks away into the distance and then turns back and just kind of finds a decent spot for cover as he launches 2 arrows into this one. Which one even sinks in a little bit.
We did not hear you. You left.
Oh. What was that?
Not you. I think
Marlon.
Marlon, right?
I didn't say anything.
No.
Are we
So,
leaving?
Yeah, you guys keep leaving.
I left.
Because I was like, I didn't hear anything. I heard Michael say, and then it got cut off.
Well,
Oh!
yeah, you keep disconnecting for some reason, Miranda.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you leave
the hell?
Discord.
yeah, you keep leaving Discord and then coming back.
Don't you hear us every time you're back and say welcome back?
Well, I didn't know he's talking to me.
Yes, we've been talking to you. When we say that, it is to you.
Oh, shit.
But, so he shot 2 arrows at the bugs.
yes. Eldrick, it is your turn. There, it's... Oh, shit. He has to roll at disadvantage. Okay,
Okay.
2 arrows just fleeing out into the distance. Marlon, roll a dexterity check real quick.
Shit. Alright, let me get it up.
He rolled a natural 1-on-1.
Dexterity save or check?
Save.
13.
Take 5 damage as an arrow just weaves out into your direction.
Okay. Ow!
By the way, is this guy grappled?
The warrior, yes.
So, I am going to... Which one is grappling the frickin' dude?
One closest to you.
So I'm going to use Shocking Grasp on that one. Actually, can I move there and then use Shocking Grasp?
Oh no, you
Go for
stepped on one.
So 26. Does that hit?
That most certainly hits.
So it takes... Fucking...
10 damage, because it's
Hold
vulnerable
on.
to that.
Let me see. A 5th... Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought it did more than 2d8. I thought it did 3, but it only does 2d. So yeah, so it does 10 damage to it.
The sparks just completely illuminate this thing, and that clears. You can actually see a fair part of the field just from the electricity bouncing around this thing's skin. Got anything else?
Nope. However, that's 10, 20. Nope, he's in my way. Yep, so I'll just move back to there. And that'll end my turn.
Alright, it is your turn. You know that guy is grappled, and there's a lot of creatures all around you.
A lot of creatures. Let me minimize that. Alright. And it's this guy right here?
Yep.
Alright, 15. And he's grappled. Would I try to do a strength checks to ungrapple him kind of thing, or should I stab it? Or either one?
By the way, this is Domil. These are the two bugs.
Oh, okay. But I was trying to get him away from them.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't want to walk around this way. I really didn't.
Yeah.
That would be. I want to get as much forward as possible. So I'm gonna grab onto him at least to keep him from getting buried and try to pull him away.
Give me a. You can give me a strength check. That's taking your action. You give me a strength check.
Strength. Wow.
Ugh.
That thing's got a fucking grip. You know, because you felt it break your leg before.
I also am slipping in the mud, and, you know.
God damn it.
I'll
Things
get
are
you
going
out of
very
there.
poorly all of a sudden.
You get to hear them struggling behind you. There's still one facing you. What are you doing with your turn? Did we use the last one again? No.
You
I'm
hear
on
us
mute.
yet?
I heard you. Bleh. Okay. So I am just going to swing at the one. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna swing at the one nearest to me. I'm gonna wrap around here so I can get advantage on this dude.
Do it.
This one.
Yeah, I forgot you could roll twice. Roll damage.
Yay! Kaboom!
Tell me how you kill this thing.
Okay, I feel like I'm extra ragey because I'm tired and I'm still damaged from earlier, and I am just honestly using the Triton to pin its head down to the floor and then crushing its body with my foot.
And this thing goes fucking squish. Oh shit, thank you! The Dragonborn's pretty happy right now that this is not a problem anymore. Domil's going to get onto the more solid ground and find a little bit of cover as he... That's not the right creature. Yes, Eldritch Blast. And actually hits something. He just turns this creature as this black and red goop just emits from his hand and covers the beetle up here. Not quite dead yet, though. At level 5, should he be able to do that twice?
What?
Yes, he should. Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
As that first one hits, a second one's going to emit, and after the first impact, the second one just crushes the insides of this creature as gore splatters out. As that comes to... As that round goes over, the number of birds in the sky has increased dramatically. However, not quite enough mass to get through your wind wall. This bandit is going to take... Not bandit. Dragonborn. Oh, fuck it. Might as well call him bandit. Swing, and he's in a panic and just kind of swings into nothing at this creature, and then tries to take a few steps in, for which the creature is going to take an attack of opportunity. And this. As he manages to get on solid ground. Let's see. You see two arrows shoot out from the bushes here at disadvantage. These ones are aimed at Yasmin.
No. Well, you didn't. Oh, shit.
Does a 15 hit?
Let me check real fast. No, it does not.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, an 18 hits.
One arrow goes wide, and the other manages to get through and sinks
Oh.
into your back for 2 damage? 3 damage. 3 damage.
Okay, 3 damage.
That one's dead. The last beetle is going to step back from the island. As it steps back, it's going to try and grab a bit of Yasm as it's going away.
Do I get an attack of opportunity as it if it's trying to leave my...
It's not going that far away. 11 definitely misses as this creature tries to take a chow and stops there. Fighting with turn order. Oh, what did I do with that thing? The guard will, or Stahl will take 2 shots, and all the shots will go wide. You can't quite get a good bead through that. But he will start moving away to the other side. Eldrick, it is your go.
Alright, so the only bug that's remaining is this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Squish it.
Squish it. Squish it good.
Alright, I am going to use this. I won't have advantage, just straight up. Oh, never mind. It's got to make a DC 15 strike save. Ha! Alright,
Nice.
so it takes 9 lightning damage. So 18 lightning damage.
Excellent.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive. You can see lightning sparking off this thing as your attack does quite a bit, but no dead yet.
Alright, unfortunately. So, let me ask, how would
We
this
pulled,
work?
succeed on saving throw, or we pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards you and take.
And take the damage that it took?
I will say that's awkward. Technically, I think I'm supposed to make you guys make a dexterity roll to see if you guys collide, I guess, or Yaslim and the creature.
Alright.
They both want to miss, so.
Oh.
And I make a dex save as well?
No, just those 2. The beetle, you are just surprised as a carapace slams into you. I'm just gonna make it D4 damage.
Okay.
Since I don't know what I should be using, and I don't feel like looking up. Improvised weapon damage. 2 damage.
Of course.
Still 2 damage.
As this beetle just slams into you.
Oh, sorry, Ashley! Oh, I can't say anything. I just kind of like shrug, like, oops.
Give it that face.
I know. Sure.
Oops. And then I'm gonna move. To.
You should be aware that you probably don't want to get too far from Yasmin, as there are birds.
I'm assuming she's
Right
going
next
to.
each other.
Yeah, but I'm gonna move 15 feet. I'm assuming that
yeah.
she's gonna kill it and then move over to everyone else. Yeah. Because like this did fucking 18 damage. Can't have that many hit points. Either way, I need to protect everyone, so I'm moving over to everyone.
Okay. As of your turn, Eldrick.
Yes.
Marlin, you see what you see.
I see everything. Okay. So there's no one's stuck anymore, right?
Correct. The only thing that you could see is this creature. You know, the goblin was over here, and there's a shit ton of, there's a fair number of birds.
The goblin is still way back there, right?
Last time you saw it, it was back here, which is probably shooting range.
You. Okay. Is this cover or is this above us?
It's like medium cover, I guess. It's foliage, so it's all ground, and you are pretty covered. You don't have to worry about the birds while in the tree.
It's foliage.
Foliage.
Foliage. Foliage?
Foliage. Foliage.
Foliage.
And Yazin's being attacked by it right now?
Correct.
Alright.
I'm assuming she's gonna try to kill it, but you
Of
can
course.
always
Hasten
Help her?
process.
Yeah. I'm just gonna come over
Can
here
be
and shoot
unnecessary.
crossbow while at it.
get out of my wind. If that makes sense.
I'm in a tree.
Yeah, we'll say yes.
No. I meant it makes sense to get out of my wind to take the shot.
Oh.
It's disadvantage if you're
Roll
inside
damage.
my. Nice.
You could hear a pretty solid as your bolt enters it.
Man, that was like 15 feet to get there, huh?
And then. Yeah.
That ends my turn.
Oh no! You're out of my wind.
Oh no.
Yazan, as your turn begins and the wind disappears from you, a fair number of birds take a sweep at you. Make a dexterity save.
Woo.
Take 3 damage as a pretty moderate number of birds start trying to take a bit of your skin off.
Alright. Now I'm gonna attack the beetle right in front of me. Kabow! Kaboom!
Full damage.
For both?
Just the first one. Not that, you'll need more than that. Tell me how you kill this thing.
Again, this one I think I was just like your simple old stabby stab. And it like not only do I stab it, but when I lift my trident it's stuck, so I fling it.
Where do you fling it?
And the birds are like, "Oh, sweet! You've just thrown food up into our midst. Let's
Right?
eat that instead of the people."
Exactly. Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
This body just drops on the ground. The bodies are drawing some of the birds, but as more birds land to eat, just more birds show up to start feasting, make a movement.
We're never gonna get out of this goddamn swamp.
Shrek lives here.
Domil is going to start making his way over this way. And he's getting ready to do the next dash. As you guys all make your way into the foliage,
Foliage.
you see there's a fair... It's like every time, it's almost like there's double the birds than last time. And right now, a lot of them are feasting on the corpses. Eldrick, from your position, you could see this creature emerge from the other hedge, staring at you with just a fair bit of hatred in its eyes. And you can feel it's like it's boring into you. Give me an intelligence save.
I'm going to use 11, 12. I'm going to use 10 luck points to make that a 16.
Do
Oh god.
what you gotta do.
I think you only need to use 1 luck point for your intelligence save to pass.
Yeah,
So,
why don't you
remember,
do 10?
remember earlier, like last time we talked about it, we said we'll just use the luck points that we think that we need. I find that to be more fun than you telling me how many I need to use.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, we will make that precedent then. Use the points you like, and
Well, hold
it's
on.
going to be to the extent. Go ahead.
Before we do that, I mean, does everyone else kind of agree with that? Because I feel like that makes me like in this situation, it's very important. So I use a lot of luck points because I'm worried about the save.
But
Like,
10 when you rolled an 11?
yeah, because you need to use 2 for every time to increase a save by 1.
Oh.
So I made it
Not
up.
quite. The times that you use 2 is if you're using it on a different, like if it's affecting a
Oh,
different
somebody else.
creature.
I gotcha. Then I'm only going to use 5.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was just trying to make my save a 16 instead of an 11.
Okay.
I thought I was like, Josh, you're mathing wrong.
Yeah, I thought
This is the final vote. Marlon, Yazan, are you guys okay with that going in the future?
Yeah, that's
Where
fine.
I'm not
Yeah.
telling you guys, it's just give me a number and I hope you got the right one.
It's-
Okay, that's officially present. Take Jesus Christ, that's still a lot of damage.
Excuse me.
That's a lot of damage.
Like 9
Damn.
Damage.
Even
psychic
though I-
damage.
even though I passed
Half
the
on
save.
success.
Oh, okay. That's fucking a shit ton of fucking damage.
Yeah, the thing you saved.
Yeah, I'd have 10 hit points left if I didn't. So
You
what?
could feel a fair bit of like just the loud screeching in your head as this thing's boring its eyes at you, and you just feel this overwhelming hunger rolling through your body. But you find the willpower to get through it. Give me a concentration check.
Will you open? 7.
Nice. And this thing is going to disappear into the bushes.
The only thing that's really annoying about this thing is you can't fucking do anything because as soon as it just shows up, does its thing, and then it's gone again. I'm not telling you not to do it. It's just very annoying. Because I can't retaliate because it just fucking attacks me and then leaves. I mean, what I have to do, like I can stop it. I just have to hold my actions and wait to see it. But then that means
That
I
would
can't
work.
do it. That means I can't do other things. Anyways, I'm just bitching.
Very
I'm
much
not
need
telling.
to do that.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to stop doing anything. It's just a pain in my ass.
You see the others. You can see Saul getting towards the other end of the trees. There are birds just circling around this whole area right now. Are we going for the next run?
Yeah, we're getting
And
the fuck
Elric,
out
it
of
is your
here.
turn.
I mean, I can't say anything because you can't hear. Because I have wind.
Good point, you can hear it. You can see them lining up on the other side.
Chewy.
Let's do
But bless you.
All right. So we don't have any more bugs, right? So
Hold.
I hate the way this works because, like, the way that damage for the birds works is basically if you start your turn outside of my wind, you get attacked, right?
Yep.
So not end your turn, but start your turn. So part of me, I shouldn't even move. I should let them get ahead of me. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to... Can I hold, like, my turn so that I go last? Like, move myself to last in the turn order?
Technically, I don't think we're supposed to do that, but I personally don't mind it.
I think there's a way to do that. I'm just going to look up the rule, but continue. Since you said yes, that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to look up the rule.
So I just moved you to position 1. Is that satisfactory for your...
Yeah, that's basic. So, well, yes. Yes. I just want to go after everyone so they can move, and then I can move onto them
for them.
to give them my wind. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Marin, it is your go.
Yep, I will be. Whoa, stop it. Am I worried about going into your wind, or am I moving forward?
So you're going to want to move forward, because if you start your turn outside of my wind, then you take damage. If you end your turn outside of my wind, you should be fine, because then I can move on.
Okay.
Additionally, you are safe in the foliage.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Which I'll
here,
continue to pronounce wrong.
and if the creature comes within 20 feet, I'm holding my action to shoot it.
Okay. Yeah, as it is your go. You can see everyone's still moving towards the other side.
I will just continue to move towards the other side. Well, within 15 feet of our friend with the wind.
How far is this? That's just outside of his range.
Right here? I'm outside?
The other guy. Oh, that's Domiel. Whoops. I thought I was looking at someone else.
So, just for the sake of knowing the rule, you are correct. You cannot delay your action in 5th edition.
So just make sure that I'm doing this right for Domiel's sake. He would want to move here, so when you get towards there, he's within your bubble. Then next turn he could leapfrog, essentially, right?
Yeah, so basically, here's the thing. Just let everyone do what they're going to do now, and I will use my action at the end now to kind of place myself wherever I think is best.
Domiel's going to start making his way into the foliage.
Making his way.
Eldrick, it is your go.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I actually need to pee real quick, and then I will go.
Excuse me.
Nice. How are you two liking this? I know it's a bit slower than our normal session, I'd imagine.
Oh, it's okay. It's like been
Yeah.
intense, but like in a good way.
Agreed.
Okay. You guys really foiled my attempts to screw with you early.
Yeah.
And I agree with what they just said. It's very, tense is the perfect word that I would agree with.
Okay, Eldrick, your go. We have 10 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to move to here. And I am going to hold a fireball. And the trigger is as soon as I can see the whatchamajigger, the goblin, I am going to unleash a fireball on its head.
Gotcha.
Ice ball, but the spell fireball.
The Dragonborn's gonna position himself and getting ready to dash.
Creepy music, creepy music.
What rating Mario game do you think I would like?
All of them.
Go ahead and... Well, I guess this dude has to make his go sooner or later.
I say just start fucking running. If you can get away from the birds, more the better for you. I think they'd rather sit with us.
Saul starts running, as you could see him putting in every ounce of effort he has to get through. Marin, it is your go.
Okay. All right. And I don't want to keep going forward. I'm scared. I'll follow his footsteps though. I'm gonna dash. And my turn.
And by the way, it's easier for you guys to get ahead of me because remember, at some point I could just jump 30 feet.
True.
Of course, I can't say that to you, so ignore what I just said.
Alistair, get the cats out of here, and then turn off the light. But yeah, that ends my turn.
Yasmin, it is your go. As you can see, everyone's starting to make their way into the next area.
Okay, making my way. The next
Alright, keep the volume
area
pretty down, okay.
with our difficult terrain.
O'Meal, due to poor positioning, is going to have a few birds go and attack him. Seems like a lot of the birds are not following you. Like, a large portion of the birds got stuck on the other side.
I got scared for a second, thinking that if you ready a spell, you spend the spell slot regardless of if you cast it or not. But no, that is not the way the rule works.
You can see a few birds starting to pick at Domiel as he's gonna finish sprinting across the field away. Eldrick, it is your go.
Okay, I am going to move 15 to there. And I can't ready any spells. So that is my turn.
And the Dragonborn is going to start sprinting into the tree, into it. And he's gonna get a little bit further than his friend. Let me see. Questions. Yaslin and Marlon, do you have anything prepared or like held?
No, I don't have anything.
They both had
No,
to
I took the
dash.
dash this time.
Marlon, you're going to hear. Actually, you aren't gonna hear shit. Give me a.
Because I'm dead.
Death.
He's been waiting to kill me this whole time.
Try and think of. I think it's just an attack at advantage under this scenario. You are running into this, and a creature is going to layers, token layer. A creature is going to manage to catch up to you. As you're going, it's going to start trying to claw into you.
What a dick. Miss.
Good mark.
That hits.
Oh.
As you are on the edge of this thing.
Oh, wait, would that give me high enough?
5 plus 5 AC.
18 plus 5, 1, 2,
That's just enough.
3, 4, 5. That's 23.
Oh, yeah.
He had advantage.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm fucked. So I won't.
As you feel your back just ignite. Actually, make a con save. I forgot the poison needs con save.
God damn it. Oh, the Constitution is not my strongest,
Nice.
but hey, that's pretty good.
Take 18 damage.
Oh, 18. Jesus.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot of
5, 6,
damage.
7, 8. Yeah, it is. Jesus. Like, we've been getting away with not getting hit by him too much, but goddamn, he hurts.
As you feel that pain igniting your back.
Oh,
and
reaction still.
Do it.
I will use. I always forget what it's called. I'm looking for it. Is it Wrath of the Storm? When a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction. It has to make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah. What is the DC? Well, it passes. Jesus Christ. It does take half as much damage. Alright.
Roll your damage.
2d8 lightning damage.
Is it plus anything?
It just says, yeah, 2d8, your choice. Or wait. Oh, thunder or lightning damage. So no, not plus, I don't think. Let me do that. 2d8. So 6 lightning.
You get the sparks kind of scatter off the Sing skin as it becomes revealed from its previously blurred condition. And you could see it
hold on.
start.
Oh, never mind. This is just how many times I can use it.
Does that take a reaction?
It does take a reaction.
Okay.
And it...
As it scratches into you. Go ahead.
No, I just realized, yeah, he can leave me without.
It's gonna start moving back into the trees.
Honestly, that's probably better than me trying to swing at him. I probably would have missed.
And it is still revealed after being hit. What do you... These guys are gonna keep fucking running. Marlon, is your go?
My go away. And I can see him?
Yes, you can see him.
Alright, I'm gonna look back at him. You motherfucker. And I'm gonna shoot, like, point my spear at his direction, and a ball lightning will shoot out. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Nice. Roll damage.
And if it hits, they get advantage. 13 radiant damage.
Nice. This creature is now... How does your guiding bolt operate on this thing?
Oh, like, how is it, like, lighting him up?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just sparking, like... He's, like, hiding in the tree, but you can see, like, flashes of sparkiness, you know? He's charged.
You can see the bird circling the tree right now. Do you have anything else?
Yeah,
Probably
my movement, yeah. Alright, that ends my turn. That was a good one.
Yeah, so that is your go. You can see this thing
There we go.
in the bushes right now.
I can see the thing in the bushes. So, with that, I'm going to attempt to hit it with my crossbow.
First one, most certainly hits.
Okay. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, that's rolled something for it. Holy shit.
Don't say that.
Yeah, that's not good.
I have the DM saying things like that.
Well, you fired a borderline perfect arrow as it snatches it out of there and drops it.
The fuck?
Yeah, and you can see it growling. You can hear it. Despite everything, you just feel like it's growling right now.
I mean, and I say the same thing. The fuck?
Oh, he rolled to reduce damage, and it was all of it. That's crazy.
Domil's gonna keep fucking running.
I imagine Domil sounds like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
So as he's growling, he sees right in between his eyes, so his eyes kind of like cross to look at it. A small blue, like, crystal form that starts to get bigger and bigger, and then explodes right in his fucking face.
Roll your spell.
Hell
Or cast your
yeah.
spell.
Get him.
Yes!
Yes.
DC 50
Holy
big save,
shit.
take 42 goddamn damage.
Jesus Christ.
Nice. You can see as the tree line just fucking erupts.
And I look at him and I say, "You motherfucker!" And I point at him as the ice fucking explodes right in his fucking face. Did he
Bennett,
take 42 damage?
I will not answer
Can't
that.
catch, you can't catch that out of the air.
He
That's right.
cannot catch that out of the air, as a matter of fact. See?
I flip him off and then I move my fucking 15 goddamn feet. Fuck you!
Bennett's gonna take a shot, but it's gonna largely go into nowhere. The goblin, as you guys are going into the distance, I will fully describe this creature as it stands, about the size of a normal human being. It is an elongated goblin with various cracks along its skin. It has borderline no clothing, except the gear it's been bringing with it. It has long fingers dripping with a black substance. Actually, correction. The substance is yellow, and it has the various cracks like you would expect an National Hop to have. However, well, National Hop normally has red kind of gore around those cracks. This one has, again, a yellow glow sickling around. It would hide, except it no longer has that ability to hide the way it usually does. As it instead goes towards the ground and uses the foliage to hide instead. For the purposes of this combat, that is the end of, well, combat as it
Yeah. So as the
skirts the
scene would end,
foliage.
my fucking ice fucking ball shoots off. It stares at us angry as we run off into the distance.
Good job. You have not died yet, and you fucked it up pretty well.
Now
Oh,
it's
man,
time
that
to
thing's gonna-
sleep because my character is
That-
fucked up and tired.
That thing is gonna hate me so much. Because
Josh is
basically,
like,
that's like
we need a villain. Michael's
We
like,
got
all
a
right.
villain.
Were you guys here when I said that? I don't
Yes.
remember you saying that. However, isn't it? It's a pretty good villain, though. I like it.
It is. This is pretty fun. I like this little like cat and mouse feeling. I've never done this in. I don't think we have at least in D&D.
No, not like this. This has been really cool. I love it. I thought it's super good. Like it's using the thing that I like so much about it is one of the things about goblins that are awesome.
Yes, the hit
And
and
it's
runs.
really it's that they're so smart and they set traps and they like plan and strategize and shit. So he's taken that kind of like trait and given it to one goblin, where he's planning and strategizing and setting traps and shit like that, and it's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah.
And like he's very scary. Like I'm afraid of this goblin.
Yeah, once he hits, it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And like he's hard to hit. By the way, I want to be very clear. I was bitching earlier, not because I didn't like what you were doing. It's because like Eldrick is frustrated. Like he's like, I want to hit this fucking thing, but I can never see it because it's always fucking disappearing. So it's not like that I don't like the mechanic. It's just frustrating, which it should be. That's one of the things that makes this fucking monster a pain in the ass for us, if you will. So, because it takes a lot of strategy. Like we could have not gotten attacked by him at that one point if we'd not moved as far and readied an action to hit him when he like appeared, you know.
Yeah.
But like we were put in a situation in which it was in our best interest not to do that because we needed to get away from the fucking birds. So like, it was a cool like I don't know. It was an intense moment. Like I could see it being like a really cool scene in a movie, even. So, anyways, good session.
Thank you all for joining me on this session. I'll be here to talk for a while, and you can end the recording.
Yes, I shall indeed.
Unfortunately, I have to leave.